What's going on, everybody? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome back to our second... Oh, I need to go and... hang on, I need to put on some music. This isn't going to work for me. This silence is not going to work for me. Where was it? Let's see. is this one? Yeah. Yeah, cool. What's up? Hey guys, how you doing? I'm really video game music-y, right? I got the MagFest shirt on. We're listening to Overclock Remix. Welcome back to my live signing stream, where I am gonna crack out the rest of these Streamily autographs, and then I think we're gonna close the store. So if you haven't gotten a print yet, you can do so at streamily.com/Joe Zieja. Those of you that tuned in yesterday, thanks for hanging out. Those of you that didn't tune in yesterday, it's okay. You're here now. I hope this is a sort of non sequitur reintroduction to what used to be a pretty robust streaming schedule for me, and really kind of life eclipsed most of it, but I really miss it a lot. I miss hanging out and I miss playing games, and games are really important to me. Speaking of games, I am part of a brand new TTRPG live play, a la Critical Role, called Rigmarole, and it's based on the Daggerheart system. Today is normally when episodes release at 6 p.m. on their YouTube channel, which I posted in the chat there. But today we're taking a little bit of a break, and we'll be back next week. So this is a perfect time for you to catch up. It is a crazy great story with a lot of stuff happening in the future. The episode we filmed last Saturday was phenomenal, really, really good. So please head over to those two links I just dropped in chat and give them a like and a follow and all that stuff, and subscribe, etc., etc. Get caught up, because you're not going to want to miss what's happening. Great. Blushing Bell's been watching Rigmarole. It's been super fun. Fantastic. It is super fun. And there are moments of real sort of depth, and there are moments that you expect at a TTRPG table, which is utter clown show-ness. But today, I don't have as much time as I had yesterday. Thank you about the new styling. So I have a shoot on Thursday that's a little bit more of a military vibe. So I kind of went shorter on the beard, shorter on the hair for a little bit, and it's nice to revisit some of my, I guess, Air Force roots, if you want to call it that. So great. I don't have as much time today, so what I want to do is I want to knock out these autographs. Let's see how many do I got? I have a bit. There's been a little bit more that came in from yesterday, but it's okay. We're gonna take care of it. We're gonna talk to everybody. We're gonna knock these out. And then I'll kind of chat with you guys for a little bit afterwards about what's next in life. And the first one I have here is for what I call Renaissance Claude. And it's number 439 for Ron, pronounced as Rahan. Oh, I need to get the right pen and get that charged. Hang on. Where's my cardboard? This is my cardboard. It's always important to make sure your pens are loaded and ready to roll. Great. That's the right pen. And I think I have a thin gold one in here that I really like. Cool. Great. I think we're ready to go here. So this one is to Ron. And they want something flirty. Flirty from Renaissance Claude. Let's see. What can I think of here that's still moderately appropriate? Let me get the mic in the right position here. Now you guys should be able to hear me nice and clear. Okay, to Ron. I always found this line to be very flirty. You, me, golden deer, we could be great together. There you go, Ron. It's all yours. All right. Now we've got Caleb with the classic triptych print. This one says, embody your inner Claude, do your worst. My God. That feels like there's a lot of pressure there. Just feels like a lot of pressure. To Caleb. You gotta fear the deer, the classic. There you go. Oh, hi, Doug. We're doing a virtual autograph signing today. That was for Caleb. Now we have something for Jayla Violet Zion, who is hunting for a beardless Wriothesley, which I can provide here. Good stuff. Okay. Put whatever you want for the Ho-Yo hubby. Okay, great. Got it. I'm on it. All over it. I'm all over it. 2. Violet Zion. There you go, Jayla. That's all yours. All right, Iris, who wants, quote, some words to motivate someone, which I think I can provide. Some words to motivate someone. I really wish I could get this gold pen to do what I need it to do. Maybe if I shake the living daylights out of it. Ow. I'm not digging it. We're gonna switch back to silver. Some words to motivate someone. Well, I think a Wriothesley quote that's very motivating is "Let's get to work." Because when he says that, it means he's engaging some extra boost, right? Let's get to work. That didn't quite fit Wriothesley's voice. That felt a little bit like a Jason Statham. Like, what's the job? Let's get to work. All right, Ralph, another happy birthday. There's gotta be a way to get this pen to work appropriately. Yesterday I tried this and I got paint all over myself. Today I kind of did the same thing, actually looking. Should be wearing gloves. Ooh, we're almost there. I think maybe. I just think it looks good. Oh, this is the nib. The nib isn't nibbing. The nib isn't nibbing. Like, what's the point of a nib if it's not gonna nib? It's nibless. Yeah, that's too bad. These pens are expensive. All right. Happy birthday to Ralph. Happy birthday, and some words for motivation. Okay, so you see here, I'm throwing this pen out. It's just not doing what I want. I want to show you guys. I'm gonna redo this one for Ralph, but like, you see, like, it looks nice, right? And then when I try to move fast in the signature, it turns into that. Like, there's nothing there. It looks so good, but it's just not doing what I need to do. So that's one print in the pooper. It's all gone. All right, we'll try again. See, much smoother overall, right? Much smoother. All right, next one's for Allison, who wants... This really has become a lot of people's favorite print. This GQ Wriothesley. For 20. To Allison. Draw a Melazine sticker on the teacup. Well, that's so funny because there is one on there, but I'll put another one on here. If you get this print, there's a sticker on the bottom of the teacup that the artist didn't tell me about when they were making it. But it's there. To But I'll draw one. I'll draw like an approximation of a pair of rabbit ears or like a heart. I'm not really sure what it is, but I'll put it on there. It's up to you. This is, you know, art is what you make of it, right? So whatever you decide that is, Allison, whatever Allison decides that is what it is. Okay. Ooh, we got bearded Wriothesley. I gotta find one on the pile. I know it's in here somewhere. Boy, a lot of beardless Wriothesleys, but not like a whole lot of bearded Wriothesleys. It's also possible that this was purchased sort of post-print order, because I ordered, I thought, as much as I needed of everything. So let me see here. Ah, here's the man. Look at that. Look at that bearded man. I've been good with the numbers today. 424, and all of that much ado for nothing because it's made out to nobody, and they merely want a signature. They didn't even want a message. So on this it goes. And so let's go on for Mel. Here's a classic. I don't think anybody ordered this. I'm not sure why it came in my print packet. All right, this is going out to Mel. To Mel. With no instructions. I just want a nice big fat signature on there. That's all for you, Mel. Andrew wants another one of these. Get one of these out. Andrew wants me to add the name of the Golden Deer Last Route chapter, which is Fodlan's New Dawn, anywhere I see fit. Okay, cool. That's neat. Can't say I've ever gotten that one before. A New Dawn. Clover wants a bearded Wriothesley, which I can, in fact, provide. All right, they were just in my hand, and I lost them. Where'd they go, man? Is this it? This is it. I am Flan. I have no idea what Skull Kid would do if he got to meet Sonic the Hedgehog. Probably scream. They're both scary in their own way. 429 for Clover, who wants a bearded Claude. Things could get a little chilly. I love it. There you go, Clover. See, the funny thing is, you guys are typing in the music thing, and that's not what I'm listening to because I'm using a different playlist of Overclock Remix music. I'm still listening to Overclock Remix music because it protects me from copyright strikes. But that's not the one I'm listening to, just to be clear. So this isn't Voices of the live stream. Okay, great. All right, we got a regular old Wriothesley here for Aaliyah. A-L-I-Y-A-H. This is a birthday present, so I'll do that. This feels like very Blade Runner. Good music and legally viable. Come on down to Joe Zieja's stream with the most legally viable music. Okay. This one is going out to Zane, which is a cool name. Just to Zane. No message. You got it. There you go, Zane. And now we got some OG Claude here for Nathan. With no instructions. That's okay. There you go, Nathan. Got you. For Sarah. 4:30 for Eve. For Sarah, who has no instructions. All yours, Sarah. Oh, I threw that one and it slid all the way under my couch. I gotta go get that one. I think I'm gonna go get that one right now so that I don't forget. Like, that really traveled. That one really traveled. This one is for Alernon. These prints are so shiny. For Leia. Oh no, sorry. Leia's next, I think. Yeah, okay. We have Caroline. Two. Seriously, don't break the law. I remember recording that line, like being in the booth with the director, Chris, and being like, are you sure? This line doesn't make any sense. Like, why in the middle of like an open field would I just be like, word of advice, don't break the law. Like, why? But it ended up kind of becoming one of my favorite things. And everybody else's. This one goes out to Leia, who wants me to write I'm hurt, but I'm with you. Yeah, got it. There you go, Leia. This next one is a Claude von Riegan triptych. Wah! 4, 4, 4. For Rachel, we've got a little bit of a long quote here, so I gotta map this out. Before long, I realized what I really wanted was to see that new world with you by my side. But then he was like, peace, I'm out, I gotta go back. All right, Rachel. We're gonna get all this on here. 2. Is this Alex? I think it might be. It is. Great composer, great tune. Back to this. Before long. I realized what I really wanted was to see that new world with you by my side. So sweet. Except he left! It's hard, like these big long messages, like Chris and like Tara, when they write, can write small. Like you can't read my handwriting unless I'm writing with a 4-foot thick crayon. That's for you, Rachel. Ooh, someone put their rank on here. For OPSEC reasons, I'm not going to read the whole thing. But this is for Letitia. Happy birthday. All yours, Sarge. We got Liz. I gotta find one of my prints. There they are. They're down here. And this is 447. For Liz wants to fear the deer, which I can absolutely do. To Liz. Where's that ruined print? Do you guys hear like how satisfying this sound is? Like, what did I drop? And I dropped something valuable. All right. I just love that sound. Okay, that's all for you, Liz. That was a long way to say I like the sound that the squeaky marker makes. Okay, and that is that. We got a Hellion here for Scarlet. 4, 4, 8. Write this on the back, and can I write in gold? My gold pen isn't working, so no. I'm gonna put the thing on the front here to Scarlet. And I get the signature on the front And now I'm gonna do this. This says featuring Anton. It's Anton and Lucio Baldomero. I don't know. I mean, I know Anton, obviously. All right, Scarlett, I'm gonna write this on the back. There you go, all yours. Yeah, the gold pen really kind of, the gold pen isn't doing what I need it to do. And I would rather give you guys something that's not has like ink streaked all over the all over the place. All right, Scarlett, it's yours. This one is just made out to death, so. With the message, this is a different kind of cold than what I'm used to. This is like dark. This is a different kind of cold than what I'm used to. All right. That's for you, death. I think if I press this button, does something happen for you guys? Does that happen on this channel? Hang on. Is it this one? Hang on. Does there may be a Trump? I thought I had like a
Trump. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't want that. Okay. What was that? So I had to ditch my Go XLR, and now I'm using this Rodecaster Duo, which I like.
But like I don't
know. Oh, is it? Hello, everybody. I am B362D1111111111111111111.
Anyway.
I don't know what. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Joe. I'm a voice actor here in Los Angeles, and I do several other things. And
this is hysterical because the folks on Instagram have no fucking idea what's going on right now because they can't hear the patch through. There's a lot of voice changing going on the board that I'm doing, so the people in Instagram are like. Anyway. Back to the job at hand. Oh, this is sounding a little familiar. Okay. It's Castlevania. All right, 451 out to Tiffany. Excuse me. No special instructions, so if you like whatever works easiest for you, I imagine you have a lot to go through. I do, but this is all worth it. You guys aren't a chore. Oh, sorry, Pikmin. I don't have the silver one up on this website. I do have a silver poster somewhere in here. Tiffany's getting a Fear the Deer, and I just definitely signed part of my mat here. Now we've got 454 to Layla. Gotta recharge. To Layla. Layla gets the traditional Fear the Deer. Why, Abiz? What do you need? 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 This slaps. Guys, I can see both of your chats. Should I have pretended I don't see you so that you misbehave? And then I'm like,
Who disturbs my slumber?
all right. This one is for make it out to none. Okay, so there's no, but it's 456. Okay, hang on. And this is a quote, if you think fear can control everything, well then terrify me, which is great. Well then. Terrify me. With Wriothesley and that next to it. Oh, we got a Renaissance Claude for Helen. I don't know what this music is, but it's making me... Oh, it's from Seiken Densetsu. Seiken Densetsu 3. To Helen. Can you feel it? A new dawn is finally here. That's yours, Helen. Checking in with everyone. Have you guys done this yet? Please do. Rigmarole can use your support. Market complete. For Samantha wants a Renaissance Claude too. Great. Oh, I gotta write the number. 458. Oops, pulling out my stream deck. Thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate that. We're coming down to the end of the signatures here. The last three are all, they're all Helly's version of, so nobody got this one. How do I make it so that it's not so glary? Is it concave? I don't know. It's very shiny, so it's catching the, there we go. Nobody got this one. So I've got three more Helly Wriosleys in here. Gotta find them. 1, 2, 3. And I'm gonna write the numbers on them. 462, 464, and 465 in that order. Okay. So 462 is Noah. Destiny Rising, hell yeah. I have a Destiny Rising print. I didn't put it on this store. I'm not a great businessman. To Noah. Stay cool. And face your guilt. It's yours, Noah. To Jocelyn. Remember that every setback is a setup for a comeback. Yeah. Some Final Fantasy IX action here. There you go, Jocelyn. Oh, thank you, Ifrit. That project was like one of my favorite things I've ever done. Drum Ultima, who was in the chat a few seconds ago, actually played bongos on it. I loved getting the chance to collaborate with some of my friends and make that piece. Honestly, like, if I had infinite money, I would do one of those music videos like every month. It was an incredibly fun experience. Okay, so we got... Well, don't let... Next time you're at a con with me, Wolfie, it doesn't matter if you don't have money. Just come say hi. Like, you don't have to buy a print. All right. For Sarah. It's all yours, Sarah. Now, unless I'm insane here... This one's like slightly inappropriate. Let me get after it here. Oh, let me write the number on the back first. This is for Zan, 466. Like, you guys say something like, can you write something flirty like you expect me to have any Riz, right? Like, the Wriothesley is him. I didn't write his lines. Although I wouldn't say that Wriothesley is particularly flirty, right? Like, I don't think so. I think this one is kind of on its last legs. Let me switch pens here. Ah, there we go. Perfect, 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 perfect. This is to Zan. 2. Zan. Bull, I'm looking at your comment right now. Both chats are aggregated for me. I am efficient as hell. Are you guys having an issue with the... Wriothesley's handcuffs, if you put it in now, I should be able to get it. All right, I'm gonna err on the side of less profanity for that one. as much as I use profanity in my real life. So this is showing me that I have 2 incomplete orders. Let me refresh this here real quick. All right, so I have I have 2 more orders here, and it just says signed off camera. One of them is a Claude Tea Time. That makes me happy. All right, hang on. I think I need to add these to the queue, so I will. But they don't have anything on them. And this one is this is the only one of this one that people have ordered, which is this very pretty Wriothesley print. And that's $4.50. And this one is, let's call it $4.55. This appears to be maybe a duplicate. It doesn't say it's signed for anybody. Hang on. Let me look. Let me look. You guys are all getting like close-up looks at my nose, aren't you? This doesn't have a... We'll go this way. Okay, there is an absolute graveyard of prints stacked up on the other side of my desk here. I think I have to banish... Well, hang on. I gotta get organized. I think this goes here. I think these pens... No, this one's still okay. I think that one is Dunsky. The rest of them are kind of over here. So, according to this, if I hit complete... Ah, someone jumped in on a Bruce Banner here. Hang on. Hold the phone! See, it's not showing up in this order. So let me take a look. I don't think I have a Bruce Banner here, but I know I have one laying around. Let me get it real quick. Sophia, if you're here in the chat, I may not have the particular Bruce Banner one that you ordered, but I have several others, well, 2 other Bruce Banners for you that you can choose from. Let me jump into my booth here for a second and see if I can't find the one that you specifically asked for. If not, we'll figure it out. If you're not here, then I have no choice but to... I got it. No worries. They no worries about this one. A quote, if it's not too much to ask for, it's not at all. To Sophia. Science can solve this. Got it. Let me get the right number on there. That's the stuff. Okay. I got this one. It's complete. Let me give it a good refresh. Awesome. Okay. So, I have now, if you want to order something while I'm here, I can still sort of see it popping up. I'm happy to sign it. So I'll offer you guys this because I'm here right now for a couple more minutes. If you have gone over here to the things that I just posted and dropped a like or a follow on Instagram and dropped a subscribe on YouTube, then you can feel free to drop a question for me in the chat, and I'll try not to let my brain explode looking at several different chats because I have Instagram down here and I got YouTube / Twitch up here. My favorite Disney movie. Well, Disney owns everything now, so it's like I could just name any movie and tell you it's, you know, Star Wars: A New Hope. Aladdin is probably like a real solid one. A real solid one. Am I in this? I don't remember. I don't think so. So if you want to do a little Q&A, feel free to drop that in there. If you've subscribed to Rigmarole, that's my reward for you. How old do you need to be to voice act? You don't have to, like, I've worked with 8-year-olds, right? There's kids in it, so you can start whenever you want. But just like any other, you know, job, it takes sometimes years of practice. Sometimes you'll fall into it. It's you know, it's not really about age. On Rigmarole, Blushing Bell is asking, how did you guys decide who would be on Team Fantasy and Team Sci-Fi? This isn't my project, right? Like, I auditioned for it, just like any other project. So we got a list of characters, and I auditioned for 2 of them. I auditioned for Captain Frey, who I booked, and I also auditioned for Gene 3, who I did not book. And after seeing Sam Van Helsing's portrayal of Gene 3, I'm quite glad I did not book Gene 3, because I feel very comfortable as the captain. And Sam is, like, insanely comfortable as Gene 3. Favorite animal that is not a dog or a cat? I like bunnies. I think bunnies are great. Oh gosh, I was not scrolling. I didn't see there were so many questions. This is the honor system, okay? So if you're asking me a question and if you haven't followed Rigmarole on Instagram and subscribed to him on YouTube, then you have to live with this guilt for the rest of your life. My favorite moment to do as Wriothesley for Genshin, I do, so when I did Wriothesley, the first time I was ever in the booth was not in order of the appearance of the lines in the game. So, like, the first thing I did was, like, apparently intimidate some guy and say, like, if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. And I thought, like, God, this guy sounds like a thug. It ended up being one of my favorite moments. I don't have a favorite Godzilla movie. And it's hard to pick a favorite book. I like a lot of books. I just finished reading... What did I finish reading that I really liked? I read... it's a book called The Sleepless by Victor Manabo, who is... we share a literary agent, and my agent recommended his books, and I liked it. Taylor asked, what's Rigmarole? Rigmarole is a live-action it's not Dungeons and Dragons, it's Daggerheart show that I'm in, and it airs every Tuesday, and there's a bunch of episodes that just came out that you should definitely go watch. And the price for me answering your question is that you go like and follow. Am I going to watch Mandalorian when it comes out? I don't care for The Mandalorian. And I don't like being negative in public, so I'm gonna leave it there. I don't like that show. I could never get on board with it. Happy birthday, It Be Defy. Do I have a favorite, Rand's asking me, do I have a favorite Transformer? I like Wheeljack a lot because he's so sarcastic. I think he's probably one of my favorites. I started voice acting in 2013 when I was 28 or 29 or something like that. I'm old now. I don't know when Wriothesley's banner comes back, Wolfie. Hey, David and Mihaela. How would Claude lead the battle against AI? I think Claude's good with like inspiration and leadership. So it's not about telling people that AI is bad, right? That's like on brand for everybody right now. But it's about showing people the power of human creativity, I think. And that's what Claude would probably do. I'm not sure how he would do it, but that's probably his thing. Am I willing to voice act for a cosplay audio? Can I glibly say, call my agent? Is that okay? Good luck on your exam. My voice acting academy is online at learnvoiceacting.com. All right, Wriothesley's handcuffs. I see your payment went through. Let me take a look at my dashboard here. I do see 2 more in there, and I will knock them out in a second. Let me answer these last couple questions. I'll answer these 2 things, and then we'll roll it. I auditioned for Wriothesley, Ifrit, and my favorite thing about voicing him was his arc of redemption, or his idea of redemption, right? The idea that like he was in prison and now runs it, but runs it in a way that allows people to get better, if there's a way to say that. Hey, Alexo from Paraguay. You're pretty far away. Hello in Spain. I'm getting flack for not liking Mandalorian. My favorite aircraft is the SR-71. It is an utterly worthless. It's just this ambitious project. I love the SR-71. I think it's a great aircraft, and it's insane that like it was ever a thing. I was an Air Force captain, yes. I did not watch Varka's trailer. If there was a line I wish I could sneak in for Wriothesley, it would be something about coffee. Like, let the man drink a cup of coffee. I'm not a tea guy. I will sign off stream if you miss a deadline, no problem at all. And I love cooking. Love cooking. I cook all the time. I've posted a lot of cooking pictures. Scalaris asks, have you been able to apply your experience as a sci-fi novelist while acting as Captain Frey? I find this question hysterical. And I'm not poking fun of you, Scalaris. But the question isn't, can you apply your ability, your history as a United States Air Force captain who literally held the rank of captain and was in the military to Captain Frey? It's, as a novelist, does that make acting Captain Frey easier? I would say that the whole years of experience in the military probably lends a little bit more help to Frey than me being a novelist. Although everything's a little bit. Happy birthday, Luca. And I have been to Spain. I went all across Andalusia while I was stationed out there. Guys, one more time, I'm going to ask, please jump over here and give Rigmarole a follow. And you should definitely be watching the show because it's very, very good. Okay, I see 2 more prints that came in, one for Kai and one for Petey, and then I'm going to call it a day. And that is a... Uh-huh. And so the Claude is 4, 6, 9, and this one is 4, 6, 8. Cool. So we'll start with Petey. Please sign right in the middle with a cute drawing. You got it. I'll draw a deer. I mean, if you want to call this a deer, it's like really, there's a deer. It's right, like, it's right there. Not sure what to tell you about that one. All right, and then to Kai. Hey, Wriothesley handcuffs, your stuff got in there, great. To Kai. Happy birthday, Kai. Hoping to share a cup of tea with you for this special day. Hoping to share a cup of tea with you for this special day. And that's all yours, Kai. Now, boop that one and boop that one. And that is it. Fantastic. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. I'm going to get these in the mail ASAP to all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I said I would talk a little bit about the future. I really would like to be a little bit more engaged and a little bit more interactive with you guys for some streams. So I hope to kind of like revitalize that, play some games. I love games. I love talking about games, even if I'm not in them. The shtick that I used to do on my Twitch stream was basically I play games that I'm in. I have no shortage of those, you know, thank goodness. I've been very lucky. So maybe I'll keep doing that. I was thinking about some Destiny Rising. We've got Marvel Rivals. I never made it through the Genshin story. And Wolfie, I'm gonna answer that question in a second. You're gonna be excited. So we've got Genshin, we've got Destiny Rising, we've got Marvel Rivals, we've got Hyrule Warriors, Age of Imprisonment, right? I was Rafika in that. And like there's so many games that I've been in that I haven't had a chance to play. And the original idea was, you know, when you make a game as an actor, it ruins it a little bit for you. Like it ruins the experience. And I don't say that almost like pejoratively, but I say that in like you can never experience it with like infant eyes, right? And so reclaiming some of that is playing those games with you guys. And so that's been fun. I don't know, I really would like to start doing that again soon because it's a lot of fun and I just love games. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. You asked me about conventions. I have 4 on the books right now. I have Triton Gaming Expo in San Diego. I have FanCon in Trumbull, Connecticut. I have SAC Anime in September. And I have AzokuCon in Port Huron. Unfortunately / fortunately, I'm busy, and so going on for cons is sometimes tough, but I try to make it a little bit of everywhere. You can find, anytime you're wondering if I'm like going someplace, you can look on joezieja.com. I've got an events page there that'll tell you where I'm going. So wherever you are, I will see you out in cyberspace or real space. And so thank you guys so much for hanging out, and I will see you next time. Have a great